So, brother, would you like to come and bless our food?
Yes.
Great.
Let me pray. Oh, Father God, we thank you for this opportune time to come and give you thanks. Thanksgiving, we thank you also for this occasion, for this event, for the event planners, for the founders of this grand occasion. Now, as we come now to reflect, we come now to socialize, we come now to celebrate, we pray that your presence will always be in all that we do. Now we ask that you will bless this food now that we are now about to partake of, that it might bless us not only physically, but also spiritually. And as we socialize intentionally, pray that you remember the remaining part of this event. That will be a joyous occasion, that will be a festive occasion, and be a time of joy and reflection. These blessings we ask in the mighty name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Spoke to the dark, fleshed out the wonder of life. And as you speak, 100 billion galaxies are born in the vapor of your breath. The planets form. If the stars were made to worship, so will I can see your heart in everything you made. Every burning star, a signal fire grace. If creation sings your praises, so will I. Don't speak in vain, no syllable empty or void. For once you have spoken, all nature inside is follow the sound of your voice. And as you speak, chase down my heart through all of my failure and pride. On a hill you created, the light of the world, abandoned in darkness to die. And as you speak, 100 billion things disappear. Where you lost your life so I could find it here. If you left the grave behind you so alive, I can see your heart in everything you've done. could amount to your desire. You're the one who never leaves the one behind. See, I was on the verge of breaking down. Sometimes the silence can seem so loud. There are miracles in life I must achieve. But first I know it starts inside of me. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through it all. No, I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can
According to the Synoptic Gospel, recorded by St. Matthew, 25th chapter, reading at the 33rd verse says, "For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat," King James Version, if you will. "I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me." Now the NIV, "Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you? The king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Then will say to those on his left, depart from me, you who are cursed, into eternal fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, and you did not invite me in. I needed clothes. You did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison. You did not look after me. They also answered the Lord, and when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or needing clothes or sick or in prison and did not help you? You will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you do not do for me. Then they will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. God.
I am honored and delighted to celebrate the Dianne Lillie Foundation's 9th annual gala. It is a privilege to be among like-minded change agents, committed to supporting those living in abject poverty, abroad and local. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or the darkness of destructive selfishness. Yes. We know the road Dianne chose. She's selfless and generous, and I'm proud to say she's my friend. Dianne and I share a common interest in alleviating poverty globally and locally. Thank you, Dianne, for this opportunity to share my journey in the charity community, to influence some of you to dig deeper in your purses and wallets, to give even more to the Dianne Foundation, and to encourage the foundation and its partners to never quit. My journey started 38 years ago in Atlanta, Georgia, where I attended my first nonprofit fundraiser to support the Friends from Mission organization in Atlanta, Georgia, where they funded a mission in Haiti. I was captivated by the keynote speaker's message that even I could play an important part to change the trajectory of Haitians by donating $1 a day. Without hesitation, I sponsored my first child in Haiti at 18 years old.
Amen.
Amen. I was able to do this because my life had been shaped by my family, my faith, and my community. Amen. Charity was modeled in my home. At my church, my pastor emphasized that God had called me and the congregation to feed the hungry, to clothe the naked, to visit the sick, and to care for widows and orphans.
Yes.
In turn, I internalized God's message for me. And in my community, in the 1970s, I learned to share as I witnessed a communal practice where my neighbors borrowed sugar, eggs, and flowers from one another. And in 1994, my life came full circle. when God orchestrated my career path to work with the United States Agency for International Development, known as USAID. And when I say God orchestrated my career path, I didn't apply for this job. Somebody sent in my resume, so I know it was God.
Yeah.
USAID is a governmental agency that administers foreign aid to the poorest of the poor in the most remote villages of Africa, Asia, Europe and Eurasia, and Latin America and the Caribbean. Our work primarily focuses on delivering quality health care, education, clean water, clean energy, gender equality, agriculture, and reducing the risk to major disasters. Finally, I encourage you never to quit, because many lives are dependent on the work that you do. And remember, when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but do not quit. Thank you and congratulations.
Dianne Lillie Foundation has been very active in Ivory Coast, and I will say Côte d'Ivoire. And again, thank you. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your contributions. And again, never give up. So before I actually go into further, I want you to see the images. Those images are the images that is likely to see when you go to Côte d'Ivoire, and I invite you all to go to Côte d'Ivoire. So Côte d'Ivoire is located in the western African coast of the Gulf of Guinea, close to Ghana in the east, and Burkina and Mali in the north, Guinea and Liberia in the west. Life expectancy in Côte d'Ivoire is about 55 years. Birth rate is average 4.5 children per woman. Literacy rate is just over 53%. So you understand the reason why we need your help. Abidjan is the capital city, and we have another one, which is Yamoussoukro. Côte d'Ivoire is slightly larger than New Mexico in the US. It's about 322,000 square kilometers. Its climate is tropical, along the coast and the scenery in the far north. We have savanna in the north and forest in the west. We speak French, and we also have over 60 native dialects. But we have 5 principal languages. We have 3 seasons: warm and dry in November to March, hot and dry from March to May, and hot in wet in June and October. So if you want to go to Côte d'Ivoire, you need to keep that in mind. The population, 24% are Christians. We have Catholics, Protestant, and other denominations. 30% Muslims, and 37% indigenous traditional religious. We still have animists. What are the key advantage of helping Côte d'Ivoire or investing in Côte d'Ivoire. We are about 23 million people in Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire has about 26% of foreigners, so it's a very large, diverse country. The economy is also large. We are the first cocoa producer and strong in agriculture. We do have also tropical climate and then tourism. Côte d'Ivoire is also a popular tourist destination. Lately, regarding Ebola, Côte d'Ivoire has been freed from Ebola crisis. It's a very rich country, soil, we have diamonds, we have gold, we have coffee, natural gas, timber, cotton. We are very rich, but unfortunately, it doesn't reach to all. We still have a large majority of people in Côte d'Ivoire who still live in poverty. The rural area is not accessible. So people, women, children in the rural area are left behind. So the work that I'm familiar with is aligned with what Dianne Lillie Foundation is doing. Women in rural areas continue to make significant contributions to the social and economic, but their conditions can be improved. We want to help them maintain sustainable agricultural crops because the traditional methods do not help to increase their revenue and take care of their families. So we have initiated projects to empower women, girls, and vulnerable groups in rural, remote areas so that they can strengthen their social and economic situation in the western of Côte d'Ivoire. As you know, Côte d'Ivoire is a post-conflict country, and we are still facing multiple challenges, despite the fact that, we do have a lot of resources. So the challenges range from social infrastructures, such as transport, accessibility, communication, healthcare, education, access to clean water, sanitation, and housing. The armed conflict has significantly contributed to increase poverty in Côte d'Ivoire and also to increase the number of people who still live below the poverty threshold.
We have our drawing for our first prize. So our first prize is a lovely, lovely, can someone please hold up that beautiful set of pots over there? Okay, so, this is getting something over here with the drawing, so I'm going to pass it along.
Everybody has your tickets ready? I told you somebody was going to win, so make sure you're not sleeping right now. Now's not the time. Singer Ross, could you bring the raffle up? No, maybe it's okay, because we're going to go through quite a few. We're going to go through about 5 items right now. First one is a beautiful set of pots. Pots, pans, utensils. Wasn't the food good this evening? Let's have a round of applause for the chef. Oh my God, it's good. So if you want to make some food like that, talk to them and then use these pots. The first number is
822104.
Make sure you read that. So we have a winner? We have a winner? One more time. 822104. Got it. There we go. Congratulations, congratulations. You have your numbers ready? 8221994. We have one? We have one? Is there a winner?
Right here.
Yes? Okay! Verified, that's a 194. She didn't seem sure. Yeah, we have her ticket. We have her ticket. Perfect. Okay, next. Oh, Pyrex, these are incredible. All right, we have next. If you didn't win yet, now's your chance. The girls are going around right now selling raffle tickets. Buy more. 822-206. Who's that? Oh, yes! One of you like finalists. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And she traveled all the way from across the street to be here tonight. Thank you for being with us. We're going to do one more? One more? And keep your prizes, because once we're finished, we would like to take a photo with all of our winners, if that's okay. So next, this beautiful Black & Decker. Oh no, ladies, don't you love your coffee? I know my wife will not get up in the morning if coffee's not brewing. This is important. So ladies, grab your raffle tickets. And men, grab your tickets for your ladies. 8223. I got some attention now. 04. Amy! Did you win? Come on, claim your prize. You gotta come get your prize. Come on.
Make them walk. That's right. Make them walk to get it.
Yeah. Congratulations. We have one more? I must have been, I prefaced that. I just knew a lady was going to win coffee.
One more.
One more? Uno más. Wow. Some good looking juice in there. Juice doesn't come with the package, but beautiful glass set, 8-piece glass set. This is the wrong. Okay, is that the one? I'll mess this all up.
Mix it up.
Okay.
Mix it up.
Go down deep in the box.
Here we go. Mix them all up.
Okay. This number starts with a 9. Okay, just kidding. Just make sure you're all awake. 822-1-8.
5.
There we go! Welcome to Las Vegas, where everyone's a winner. Let's get it. DLF. Yeah. Now, can we have all the winners on stage the first time? Can you all join us quickly? Please. If you just want a prize, just quickly make your way down. Not going to make you dance yet, but I do need you to bring your prize. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Am I counting wrong? 4.
Hold on.
Is there a fifth one? Who won the pot? Oh, pots are over there. 5. Let's get out of that picture. We're messing up.
Yeah.
Now, I promise a man is going to win tonight, so make sure.
Deep within my heart, I know you've won. I know you've overcome. And even in the dark, when I'm down, I still believe it.
what we can do together is change the world. It's a passion within. It don't just come on the outside, it's all the way inside. So many of you saw me when you came in the door, I had on my pants and whatever, I didn't care. Because some people don't even have clothes. So why should I worry about how I look? As long as I know you're okay, that's what matters to me. As long as I know that my students or those that I help, that's what matters to me. It don't matter to me about the clothes or the money that I have, because when I die, it's going somewhere, so why worry about that? I prefer giving it to somebody while I'm on this earth that I can make a difference. Okay, I won't preach. So the bottom line is, the reason I'm here, I want to acknowledge the people. I am not the speaker. I want to thank Jeanette and Deidre. Can you stand again and applause? I sincerely appreciate them coming tonight. Thank you so very much. I want to acknowledge my brother and his first lady, which is my sister, for coming all the way from South Carolina. I sincerely appreciate you. It is us now, so we take care of each other. We are two. I want to acknowledge the board members of Dianne Lillie, the coordinator, Catso. Would you stand, Doctor? Thank you. My husband is a board member, president. Thank you. The vice president was sick tonight, unfortunately, but he is contributing to his part. I think the MC, Ms. Lillie, she is doing wonderful. And BK, who always stands in the gap, Miss Pakita, she's also MC and a board member. I'm going to ask Dr. Moore to stand. He is the medical director for Dianne Lillie. I'm going to give him a chance to say maybe 1 minute before I'll call you up, but I just want to acknowledge you right now. And my partners, I will call them one by one in a second, because what I want to say to you right now is that I'm in different places, but I know I don't look 55, but I am. Some may say I look 70, some may say I look 15. So it don't matter to me, but I'm moving on up the hill. And so I know I can't get all over the world just with my name, Dianne Lillie. It's going to take a lot of us to do that together. So I have partners, and the vision is that working with these partners is going to make the difference around the world. And if Dianne Lillie can be an umbrella to support these partners that's already started some things, because I can't start anything, but we are going to, connect. We're going to connect to them, and then we will have them on our website as well. And Raymond and I are going to talk about the $1 campaign in a little bit, but to see how we can raise funds, not just to help me, but to help the world. Can we say amen to that?
Amen. Amen.
So before I introduce my partners, I want to do something very special. Where's Charlie? Come here. I want to show you the product of what you have, one thing that you have done. He's surprised. I don't know. They'll just get me later. Charlie is what we call our, don't hug me, I like my hugs. Charlie is what we call our adopted son from Ghana, but he's really our blood son. There's no difference between him and my actual biological son. He's been with us since the 12th grade, and Dianne Lillie Foundation adopted him. You did. And since the 12th grade, he's got an associate degree and a bachelor's degree. So now that Charlie has to move out of the way, we have to do things for other people. He has to take care of me now. So it's in our hearts to always do something for other people, and to find people people that maybe don't even recognize we're looking at them. But we see their lives are struggling and they're having a hard time, and how can Dianne Lillie do something for them? We had someone last year, but I want to ask Gaston to come up. Yes. He don't know this is something I was going to do either. I'm officially adopting him. He don't know. So whatever his needs are, he just have to let me know. That don't mean that every time he asks me to get something, right? But when he calls me, I'll be there. But tonight, after the show is over, the Dianne Lillie want to reward you with $500. Gaston is in college, and I know he struggles. He works, and he goes to school. And he works, and he goes to school. He don't say anything, but you can tell it's hard. But he's fighting.
Great, awesome.
He's fighting. And so we want you to know, never give up. Because we're here, and we're fighting with you. So now we all have another son. And let's see him to the end as well.
All right.
Another brother.
You're welcome. I want to call the partners really quick. They all have 2 minutes to share with you what they're doing, because I want you to really, and then Bakith is going to come and help me to see who might want to pledge on a monthly basis, or might want to pledge on a yearly basis, or one time or something, and we have those forms. But you've heard about what we've started and what we're doing, but now we're starting to do things through other people. And so this is an expansion of who we are. They're no different than us. It's just an expansion of who we are. So I'm going to ask all of the partners to come, and we're going to ask you come on stage, and one by one, whatever order you fall in, is okay. Yosef, Zimbabwe Dubin. Let's see. Hey, oh gosh, I can't think of the name. Come help me. Their names are hard, but the work is great. How about that? Give me a hand for feel finding something. That's right. Okay. Their name is hard for me all the time, but when you hear about the work, it's really great. And let's see, who else is a partner? Primitive Church, if you can come. And who else am I leaving off? Oh, Solo, you better get up here. Okay, and if I think this is, that's it, right? That's all. Okay, and you. How about you? So they have 2 minutes if they start, and Congo, where is Jean? John Mayer. Okay, Congo. I knew I was missing one. So I'm going to give them all briefly so you can hear how we're expanding and our hope to be all over the world through others, and then our $1 campaign and pledges. Because we're getting late.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I need you guys to stand up, please. Can you all stand up for a minute? Please, everybody. I just been given 2 minutes, but they don't know what they're dealing with. Come on, up, please. I want everybody to stand up for me. Come on, guys. We're having fun. Get up, please. Stand up for me. I need you to do me one favor. I need you to turn to the person next to you and say, thank you very much. You're awesome for making this a better world.
Thank you very much. You are awesome. Thank you for a better world.
And never give up.
And never give up.
Right. Thank you so much. Can I have a round of applause, please? Come on.
introduction. My name is Dr. Tawuya Kato. I'm the CEO of the NGO called YOSEP. It stands for Youth Skills Educational Programs, originally from Zimbabwe. And our aim is to educate the young kids so that they can get an education and then get skills as they get older. Because our mission statement and belief is that to maintain a sustainable world, you need to start to teach your kids at an early age. When the kids go to school, they're able to think for themselves, they're able to make informed decisions, and then we create a better society. A society whereby there's engagement, dialogues, and discussions. So I just want to thank you so much for coming out tonight. I saw you guys last year. Thank you again for coming tonight. We're working hard to make life much better for people in developing countries. So one more time, I need a round of applause for what you guys are doing. Thank you so much.
First and foremost, we'd like to say thank you, Dianne and Alan, for the invitation here, and quickly, our organization serves Haiti. The name of the foundation is Jean-Joseph Dalbos Foundation, acronym of JJD for the foundation. Again, officially we were founded in 2008. The foundation is a nonprofit association registered in Silver Spring, Maryland, which is the objective of working foster partnerships, promote sustainability, economic growth, and find solutions to poverty in Haiti. Again, our main mission, we build family and we build communities. That's what we do. And shortly, I'm not going to go through my entire presentation, but I want you to see exactly what we do. We are one of the five, I'm one of the five. I'm Peter, and then all my sisters and my brother, Alan, is on the back, wave, so everyone can see you guys. Okay, we have short time, we got a long ways. So when you have a chance, talk to the fathers. Or if you really want to know exactly what we do in details, just grab one of us and then we can explain that to you. But at the same time, I just want to show you one of the main projects that we have going on here, and then we'll talk to Dianne about that project. She's already aware of that. We have a main library and a community centers we try to build on the south side of the island. Again, that community centers have the possibility, the opportunity to touch 120,000 people. Imagine 120,000 people. We're the same as Diana, we think big. We're not a small organization, we think big. Currently we serve 450 kids in general that will provide free education throughout the entire year. 400 plus kids. But currently I'm going to show you exactly the magnitude of the project, and then if you have any questions, you can pull me on one of the fathers so we can talk to you about the project. Well,
all right.
Hello everybody, my name is Gardy Bazil Paul. I'm representing Primitive Haitian Church. It's a pleasure to be here tonight, and we feel like we're very connected with Pastor Dianne because she has a vision and we have the same vision to help the people in Haiti. In 2016, I went on my first missionary trip in Haiti. And like our sister was saying, like you don't know how it feels like, when a kid is dying of starvation. You don't know what it feels like, when a child just wake up every day, they don't have no shoes to wear, they don't have no clothes on their back, and they're drinking, contaminated water, which give them cholera. And as a result of that, a lot of them just die just like that. So during my time in Haiti, I had a chance to visit a clinic that was just specifically for people who has cholera. Every day, people is getting like thousands and thousands of IVs and everything like that, but still some of them don't make it because they are so weak and they just can't make it. Like malnutrition and everything is just, killing our people. So we thank Pastor Dianne, for this project, and as a result of that, Primitive Haitian Church also had a vision to go to Haiti, like in the rural area. They don't get no help. So our hope and our goal is to go there and provide clean water by starting to provide a water well to provide clean water for the people, and so that they can at least have better health. So we are asking everybody, to put together with Pastor Dianne and everybody who's here so that we can help our people, because God called each one of us, to help others around the world. So when you're not in that situation, so you don't know, but those who have seen it on TV, it is a reality. It's not just TV, but it's a reality. So thank you so much, everyone, for your support.
Thank you, everyone. Good evening. My name is Salman Luke. I'm the founder and CEO of Strategic Solutions. Strategic Solutions is a software development engineering firm that provides end-to-end technology solutions for federal agencies, medium-sized firms, and my favorite, small companies, particularly non-profits. And so part of this, I really need to say thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight with such a distinguished group of people, professionals, small businesses. I also need to give a big thanks to the JJD Foundation, Marie, Alan, Jemima, Gladys, because it's because of that connection that I was able to be here. So my key takeaway tonight is the power of networking within the community and collaboration.
Ronnie T, and also to the Dianne Lillie Foundation. Put your hands together. Yeah. Do your will. I'm gonna be ready to go. Do your will, Lord. Send me, yes. Send me. Come on now, let's put those hands together. Do your will.
Dianne.